ngihambe ngahamba ngifuna ukuthwasa umele ngithwase. I don't know what to do. I'm tired, I'm frustrated, my ancestors are not saying anything, they're not showing me where to go. Well, this video is just for you. Thokozani, I am Mpho Wabadimu, the advocate of Idlozi, Ugogo Nkomo Yahlaba, and once again I welcome you to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for choosing to view this video. If you still haven't subscribed to the channel, I suggest you do so by clicking on the subscription button, and don't forget to use the notification button so that you are notified every time there is new content on the channel. Welcome to another episode of the Idlozi Chat. Well, we are almost approaching the end of our spiritual year, and we are just a couple of days, if I might say, away from the new year, and I'm excited, and I hope you are as well. I know we haven't had any Idlozi chats in a while because it has been constant work on my side, but I tried to do a vlog, which is the previous video we had, but in terms of I hadn't really had much time to sit down because literally I'm in and out. I come in here, work, and before you know it, I need to be out, go to do other things though. So there hasn't been some time for us to sit down. But today I knocked off early, finished my consultations, and sessions earlier so that I could at least have a few minutes to ourselves. So a lot of people I'm aware are feeling frustrated and are feeling stuck with their spiritual life, because you might be told you have a gift or you have a calling, because I think that has been the common factor, and it is perfectly normal for you to feel the way you are because we are approaching a new cycle, and if things haven't changed with you, you are going to encounter that aginess, that frustration, that spiritual fatigue, and all those other things. So you are here today, you're watching this video, and I am here to tell you, breathe. Breathe, Mntanedlozi. You need to breathe. Today, I'm going to unpack what you need to know so that at least you move forward with heart, with diligence, with all those other things, so that you are able to maneuver your spiritual life. So, it is another thing going to consult and being told that you are called, you are the special one, unedlozi, or rather whatever, melo utwase. But it is another thing when now you have to play the waiting game. Remember, you are being told to wait on your ancestors. But in all essence, the waiting part is the most frustrating, because that's where I see most people getting agitated. Most people balahla izinto, most people balahla idlozi, most people feeling, there is, no dlozis. Why am I not being shown where to go? So, inkinga ibuye ibetheni when we unpack it. So, umuntu yes might see isipho kuwe, but it's very important that umuntu, when they're getting a consultation, they get to know ukuthi isikhwama lesedlozi siza nhlobo ziphi ekhaya. Because remember, dala mandula bogogo bethu bebathi when they received their calling, bebangasabeli ubizo ngendlela eyentwaso yobungoma, because they either bebasaba fear of what is happening today. I understand Sangomophobia is not something that started ages ago. Sangomophobia is not something that's new. I beg. It's something that started a long time ago. So now they had their fear, they had their reservation in terms of izintozedlozi, and that is why you would find they would actually opt for indlela yesonto. That is why you find kunabantu esibabiza ukuthi no abaprofeta, all of these other things, etc, etc, etc. Because ugogo ubizwe ngesikhwama sobungoma, isikhwama sentwaso, because intwaso inento zakhona ngaphakathi. Remember, spirituality is vast. Kunesangoma, there's a medium, there is a prophet, there is a tarot card reader, there is a reads this poem. Literally all of us are the same thing, just characterized into different things. I always say, look at doctors. Doctors are doctors. It does not matter what they're doing. Doctor. But kuhluka kuphi in their surgery izinto abazenzayo. So now the problem is when other people, for example, you find maybe a prophet is speaking down on Isangoma, or Isangoma is speaking down on a medium, or a medium is speaking down on Isangoma, and making it. But in most cases, it's mostly the Sangomophobia that I highlight on, because it is lack of knowledge and lack of understanding that causes people to think that, yeah, our root is dirty, our root is dark, to only find that we are the same thing. Because within also our practice of ubungoma, you will find people that work as mediums, that work as prophets. But what I want you to understand is that we are all bridging the gap between the spiritual and the physical. So now we are mediums, we are mediators of the spirit to the physical. So now, literally, there is none better or lesser than the other. It's the work that you are called to do, or rather the spiritual work. But in most essence, for anyone to connect, to heal, whatever, they need to connect to your guides. For me to sit down and do minyami and ask for your family's ancestors, I am actually connecting with your people on the other side. So it does not make anyone better or lesser in terms of our office, because this whole misconception yokuthi mawuyisangoma uthwasele ukufunda uthwasele ukuyofunda amathambo ukuthi malibheke sona liyatweka or malenzani, and then uma uyisangoma the only thing you know ukugida nokubhodla nokuhlanganisa imithi enhlanhla nokusa abantu emanzini. That is a misconception. I always say that people that are not within the sphere will not understand, because it comes back to this thing that I used to say ages ago, that you cannot teach somebody to be a healer. Indlela yentwaso, it is an initiation process that is there to maneuver or rather shape that person's journey so that they receive guidance. Yindlela yethu as an African, as abantu bamandulo. That's why uma uthola umuntu kuthiwa they are gifted. It would not matter if okay, because today we like doing a lot of explanation. At the end of the day, you would go uyotwasa, because uktwasa it's an all-rounder word for training, spiritual guidance and training. So usukuhambile uyotwasa, uyoqeqeshwa, uyolungiswa, and then ubuye uzosiza abantu. So literally, what people see now, what people have made ubungoma as, it is a joke. It is embarrassing. I myself sit here some days, I'm like, because they do not know. I'm one person that I can be in a room with, an all-rounded space of spiritual healers, and I will be quiet, because I feel I don't need to have spiritual arguments or argue with people and tell them, yeah, this is how I work. As much as I've grown ebunyangeni, I don't use bones. Does that make me lesser of a sangoma or more of a sangoma? I don't. Literally, people that have come for me to sessions, they will tell you how I work. They will tell you how I work. We're just chilling, vibing, community. You understand? Because the misconception that nyobona is sangoma, remember, umgoma means energy, vibration. That is, we listen, simamela the vibration, your energies, and all of these other things. Isn't that the same thing these other people do? But anyway, coming back to what I was talking about, because this is a topic for another day, mama. A topic people I don't feel are ready to have, because once we speak about colonization and also the part of our African spirituality being colonized, so just to make people feel comfortable and feel better in whatever they are doing, spirituality is vast, okay? It is vast. So kuze kube khona our African churches and all these other things, because abogogo bethu babaleka leyo ndlela lezo ezinga understanding, because remember ubungoma bekungafani namanje phela. Ubungoma back in the day, I cut my hair, so my head is literally itching. We are approaching a new year, guys. New hair, new energy, new everything. You know what I mean? Ubungoma begu stigma, ne? And begu nokusaba okuthize, because bohamba udube noma uduke ikhaya. I don't know if I'm using the right word. I'm closer. And then you would be isolated even in your living from the community at large, because now you're a different person. Unlike today siyahlala siphuza amamimosa, siphuza amarula indlovu. That wasn't the case back in the days. So because of fear of the unknown, that's why people would have opted. And also remember, there used to be acts as if for bidai or anything, and that's why you find it was seen as witchcraft and all of those other things. So it was kind of like, our African spirituality was colonized in a way, and now you had to take your spiritual gift in a nicer way, which meant going to church and looking decent. So that is why you find Uguti, as much as I would always say this, that a person would wear its piga, and I also have one. Does that make me lesser of a person? No, it doesn't. It does not make you conflicted, because I have a problem, or rather challenge, with someone would sit and say, Nike ngaga, oh, but ka profita, Nike sangoma marangis profito, or I honestly feel like we need to have a spirituality 101, talk, engage, so that we understand. We might not necessarily speak the same language in African spirituality, but I think when you have an idea of what is happening, it will lessen this confusion that people are going through right now. Okay, so isikhwama sobungoma ukuthi umuntu azahamba ayothatha ekhaya sinzima, because remember, it is passed down from generation to generation. So uzothola ukuthi because mhlambe wena you're born into a family whereby you were called ngendlela le enibizwe ngayo, but ugogo wathena no angilapho, intwaso ikhona ekhaya, but ugogo wathi angilapho, ugogo wayithatha ngesonto. So now wena uhambile wayithatha, and you were told that now you have a gift, uyisangoma, but you're waiting I've been waiting for my name to be called. What do you say? And the Lozis are looking at you with disbelief. Tell us more, and you never before. Din. Okay, I got carried away there. So literally, you are waiting for your ancestors to show you where to go. Honey, where will your ancestors show you where to go? Because remember, umuntu okunikeza isikhwama inkinga isala naye. I don't know if you are hearing me. The one that passed on the baton to you, logogo osuke fikile noma mkhulu ofikile kuwe, akulethele indlela yakho, uyefuze akhombe. So if there was a tlhakantoka, you understand, if there was a mistake or a misunderstanding, kuzoba nenkinga now for you to now understand your gift, or see your gift, being unraveled before your eyes, or you being shown where you need to go, because ugogo cannot show you where to go yena angakayi lapho. Ugogo loyo osuke umthwele usuka nesikwelidi naye emadlozini, because they opted for the easier way out. Okay, and the easier way out at the time, it's conducive, but it is very costly, might I tell you. So that is why you find that umuntu is called, but agaboniswa indlela, because ugogo na usese neskweli. So you will be stuck in that predicament, but ugogo is supposed to show, because literally what happens when it's time for me to depart, is I won't say who am I gonna give, because you know what, it's an answer is a Josie thing. Then when I sang on the other side, I need to be able to now direct umntwanami ngimqeqeshe, right? Also sokazothatha lesikhwama, right? So it can be Shaga's child, it can be Zweli's child, it can be anybody's child, my brother's kids, it doesn't matter. Okay, my point is, I need to be able, so I'm going to be able to now come in the dreams, the regalia and all of that. and all of that as a rite of passage, as what should be done. And then masifike lesikhathi bese ke ngiyakwazi ukuthi ngimbonise indlela. So I can't say ugogo engithathe kuye isikhwama must be the one to point when mina emhlabeni I was called kwathiwa unedlozi noma unesipho, and then I said no, I'm not gonna take this, I'm not gonna do this, I'm going that way. So ngizoya kuphi esontweni. So already my gift is gonna be active, but there is gonna be that clash, because idlozi is literally saying this is who you are, but I'm saying it's who I am, but girl, later. And then I took that other route. So now it's umntanami ahamba yothwasa however loyo impilo yakhe seyahlanga because angisho usuka khethiwe vele ukuthi uzothatha lo msebenzi. Makumele ngimkhombe ngizombonisana, because mina also my things are stuck on the other side. Like I'm stuck. Basically, ngi-record and a scratch because I chose to opt the other way. You understand? And then you find that now you will forever run around in circles and not find the answers and be frustrated, Gogo, and be frustrated, Mkulu. Because trust me, indlela yengulo is very simple. We know how it unfolds. We know where it ends. And then bese kuba nalaba ekuthiwa they are gifted, but and then kuba yilaba ke bese generation to generation ekhaya azange kwaba nomuntu osuke amise indumba wafaka umntuntu. Then that now is easier for you. You know ukuthi mina isipho sami sikanje, but mina because ekhaya asingenanga kule ndlela noma abayithathanga le ndlela from kwakudala, ugogo naye mevela uzovela akubonise izinto ezizosuke zihambiselane nawe. And in most cases they're gonna lead you to this African churches. Uzohamba uye esontweni kuthiwa unesprofit or unesithunya however they choose to describe your gift for you, but that now will make your gift ngendlela esuke ingakhona, So now I'm here today, I'm speaking to abantwana abayizangoma, or rather ababiziwe, and that are stuck. You must know ukuthi you're breaking generational mistakes and rewriting history. So ukuthatha kwakho isikhwama uthole umamntluruntluru or ugogo uyangichaza athi ithi ngizokuthwasisa mina. Makazokuthwasisa ugogo uyangichaza and ekhaya kuke kwaba ne-bridge yentwaso. Basically uzoba encountera inkinga uma usuqede ukuthwasa, because now idlozi guys, spirituality is something so deep. We need like 20 days to sit down and just talk. That's why I mean, like, we need seminars, something of some sort. I need to plan something, guys, because I feel like we need to have this conversation more on a broader spectrum so that you actually have an idea. You understand? But anyway, YouTube was here. So uma uzothatha indlela yakho, you must know that you are rewriting history. Uyaliphuza uyaliphalaza wenzani, ufaka intwasa ekhaya, right? Umisa umsamo, ufaka indumba, ufaka umntuntu, and now you are rewriting, but kuzoba nzima gogo. That is why uzothola kunabantu webhaya umuntu athwasa iyeke, umuntu athwasa iyeke, uthola ukuthi umuntu akutshela ukuthi mina sengihamba indawo eyi-50, mina sengenzeni. I always look at those situations in terms of idlozi lakho, because we walk in our ancestors' footprints. Believe it or not, whether you like it or you don't like it, we walk in their footprints, because whatever way they pave, sizothatha lapho. Take me for example, Uncle Miyahlaba, Ugok, HRH Uncle Miyahlaba. She tossed it twice, guys. And what basically it means uthwase kabili ugogo. But kuloko kuthwasa lokho kwahluka indlela zokwenza angithi. You understand? Uthwasile waye wathwasa. You understand? So I walked the same route, mengiyothwasa kabili, because I did not understand. Literally, I left. I have two. I have two spiritual homes, so it might not manifest ngendlela efanayo, but in all essence, you will walk in your ancestors' footprint. So it's very imperative, as into nina abo nginedlozi but anyeke ngilithathe ngobungoma, ngilithatha ngesonto, what you are doing, because now unyagula, you understand? And uma ugula kanje ugulisa ikhaya lonke, because now, because of you, ekhaya kuzoba nenkinga, nizohlezi niswela ekhaya, kuzoba nenkinga yokuthi izinto zenu zenza like izihamba zilungiswe, like I can go on and on and on and on and on, because of one person's decision. Yeah, I understand that. So it's very important to understand where your gift is coming from, how your gift was, solidified, and how did the person before you do with their gift. And then only after can we now sit down and say, damn, girl, we understand that this is what's happening to you. So there are a lot of people that feel like, you know what, I'm frustrated. It's saying maybe they have nothing to say, Gogo. Now. They can't be repeating themselves every other 2 days. If they said something today, they probably will say something next month or next year this time, because they're not sitting, not doing anything. They won't be sitting how. So uzophahla kuze kumele amakhandlela amold usnowman lapha emsamo wakho, uphahla impepho izimile la ngaphakathi kuwe, ayekho into engekho. Ihlanu uzolihamba uzuplant, uzutshale ihlanu, uzube nehlahla, uzamatshozi ngamagama ukuthi lo ujikalanga lo ubona uzowahamba, because now inkinga isube ukubhafara la usukuthatha khona isikhwama noma la kumele ulungise isikhwama. So izinto zedlozi zi-deep, zijulile, because it's a misconception. Asithwasela ukuthi wena mawubheka ilanga lakho laveka lashuka, manje siyabheka umathula la ngizwa lashisa ikhala lakho ngathi yaqina, uma ubheka umuntu vele ugijimela igazi, uma ulele inyawo lashisa kwenzakalani kuvuka bamba. Asithwasela ngaleyo kaka. That nonsense, that's just a misconception that there is. That's the scam people go through, because isangoma esaziyo siwuthela umthetho weshoba uzokutshela ukuthi mina angidingithambo, I'm not relying on anything, but because of, that whole thing. But that's how ngithi ezinye izinto ezobungoma have been too commercialized, or rather too sort of demystified. Angazi ngithini, but in a sense of now the essence is gone, and literally a lot of people are gonna be stuck. But if you are knowing that I'm watching this video and I'm having a hard time about vela bakhulumi indaba fuze siyilungise msam gogo, but in the meantime mina I say hambi esontweni, hambi uyoshaya izandla gogo, ubreathe, because lizokuvuka idlozi vele ukukuvuka. Batlhore apostol batlhore mara a wena wa tlamela o thwasa. Motho a sa o botseng gore wena wa tlamela o thwasa, ha o tlhalosetse gore ha o thwasi, because ekina zange vele sayenzi kwisikhwama. But nina ninesipho, you are gifted, you are called, niyabantwana bendabuko, niyabangoma. That is who we are as a black people. So anything outside of that, with our African spirituality being colonized. You know what? That is why uma uthwasa noma uma ubonisa indlela abadala, the gifts of your ancestors to you would be their beauty, ubuhlalo, all these, the regalia, bagqokise kabusha, because usukufaka ingubo zamakhosi. That is why people are now confused. You don't know the secrets of those things, because isikhwama samba nomnikazi wamanzi osuka xhumana nawe nabantu bakini, so that when guys, it is a lot. Imfihlo zakwa Sangoma ziningi. It's okay for someone to look at us and think we're just amabai and beats, I'm fine with that. I don't have time to sit and explain myself. I'm here to teach, but I can't explain myself because this is how we are. This is who we are as a people, you know? And people are thinking that it's just about going over your foot. You guys don't know. As thoselang lapha iqolo ikhanda isibeletho ikhanda. Literally, no. You guys have to stop with that nonsense. You don't know us. You guys size us because of this, misconceptions that are there. So it is okay. But izipho yeziziningi sibiziwe imisebenzi yethu ihlukahlukile. But don't make someone else feel lesser because unga understanding. If you don't understand, stay in your lane and focus on your ancestors. Pick your struggle. Don't look down on someone else because when you fail to understand or anything else. And also, until we break this curse of Sangomophobia, because it is bad. And it is not coming from other races. It is within our Black communities where we experience this Sangomophobia in all levels you can think of. Sangomophobia is a thing. Even other healers, bonadi media, they will talk down on Dingaga. I understand. It's not like Likoluna in your groups, in your circles. There isn't scam. There is the scammers. The thing, a garage, the scammer, the thing, go the kereke. So, just because of now what is happening, umuntu aka understand. So sometimes maybe you were said hambo twasa gogo kanti ufaka enye into engaphezulu kwamandla wakho ekhaya. Stay in your lane. Find out. That's how I'm saying we are the generation of why. We are the generation that's breaking generational curses, and it's not gonna be easy. The gift doesn't come being served on a silver plate. It is your gift coming to you. Coming, take it. It is calling. No, that's not how it is. It is a lot. It is a lot. It is a lot. I don't want to lie to you. Abantu abayiphilayo lempilo esihambayo lendlela kunzima. We know our sacrifices. We know the sacrifices we're still making today. Literally. Like ngayihlanyisa ngizenza Cynthia Rothrock. I am poor. I'm a baddie. I'm poor. I'm a baddie. What with a Barbie? But at the end of the day, guys, Lana adlalwa. I don't want to lie to you. Because also there's this thing of people going into marriages, and hey guys, it's a lot of things, man, but it's conversations I think we'll get into in our next video. So to Mntanedlozi that is watching this video, I just want to say to you, forgive yourself, forgive your ancestors, right? And relax and breathe. It is okay to start over. Once we know better, we do better. And once we understand, we maneuver better. Spirituality is not a destination, but it is a journey of awakening throughout your living life. So you are gonna walk in the light of Lozi. We walk in the light. But you're gonna walk. You understand that? So I am not here preaching to sheep, right? We are not sheep. We are woke people. We are woke people with direction and knowing what we want. Forgive yourself and start over. Because umuntu uyamuzwa test gogo mina I'm frustrated. Yes, ingulo, it's on you gogo. Inguli kuwe vele uyagula vele idlozi likhona, because akekho umuntu ozongitshela the medium, the prophet, the tunist, I don't know what, because bathu banale mabita mangata, but they doing all this work because of badimu babona. It's not some gift floating in the air. I want no moya. You got gas, or you got moya tankai. Like you're walking around with a cloud of air just following you. You have this gift, you don't know where it comes from. It is an angel esuki khona empilweni yakho, and the meaning lost in my world, or rather in African spirituality, does not have blonde hair and a gold halo. They are your ancestors. They are those that came before you. They are your guiders. They will show you, you know, or whatever your higher power is. But refuse for someone to make you feel like you are lost and you are crazy and you are stupid. And if you feel like, you know what, like I vele but no kaze kube nesangoma nama kudala uthwasa gogo yeka hambe khaya noma yeka, breathe, start over. Find your journey, start over. There's nothing wrong. There is absolutely nothing wrong. Profit always mama wa bereka kerekeng ka dikerese le nna ka gono tsenya spek bereka ka dikerese ke rapele with moro kana shende modimo wa tlhalese gore go di thapelo tse di fast ka a ke itse batho ba bana o re they praying fast ba emisa magodimo, but ha re mo he ona modimo la ona ra gone ira dilo tse bua wa bathong a tlweleng to the snacks money. We are African people still oppressing each other within our freedom of spirituality. But we are now turning this spirituality into a religion, and it's becoming a problem. Oh well. So I'm here to say to you, breathe. Everything is gonna be fine. That's why now I hardly allocate, or rather I hardly. But if it is very hard, guys, because I need to get confirmation from my people. But the best thing I do to people bakulang like Luna, give up mentorship programs and all these other things so that I keep them moving, because it's a mothwasa nna ke bona ka moya wa ka sedimsa ka gore a wa mo ha ona batho re tlo drya, because ba bangwe lona la tsamaya le thwase, and then after le fetso thwasa le stagnant bophelo bo kopa kopane tlamelo o bone mo gore go na le something se wrong. Why bophelo ba ha bo kopa kopana o nkile umtuntu, because now so lwantsha eng unkile mtuntu wa kenya kontlu uthatha impando efake ekhaya. On what grounds? Bogok nompi ni bogok sarafina ba re go isisa, and no ake ba judge. It was the times they were in and the oppression and mara happy right now. Oh well, you can't afford to kekeleza. Don't kekeleza. Wanna just chill. If we wanna hormonal something so sa tlhala hanging kreya thuso mara balega njengoringo balega umntu xa ezothi kuwe iza kum ndizokuthwasisa, iza wena lala, no, at least iza kum ndizokunceda ndizokubonisa indlela akuba ndiza kuthwasisa ndithwasa njani ngaphi grounds. Umthetho still remains. Umuntu ufana ba abone okanye ube ne dream okanye something freka ifikile apha kuwe ikuxelele ukuba fanele uyephaya okanye nguye umamakho okanye nguye utatakho. So akuna ndizawuthwasa in a rush okanye ndizawuthwasa ndimfoster umuntu ndimfosterisha. No, funa kumamele uzothe idlozi izinyanya zingenye level ngokumtshana zingwenye level. So you need to know what you bring to the table. So I will leave you with this. Awukho late, awukho early, you are on time. Rectify, uyazazi mistakes abuhambe khona, and baxolele nabo, like forgive them, forgive them. They were part of your story, because nina nicinga indlela spirituality zero roses. I went into the garden and met my govela. Before uzawufika uthi gqi phaya kwaGobs, usezawuhamba uphuka inyawo ulimale ugilwe ngimikhuba utye uphalaze usele ugqathwe zonke ezi zinto uzawuyenzeka apha kuwe. But inyaniso uba ngumntana wengulu and ngumntana wezinyanya, and into zakho ekugqibeleni zawuhamba kakuhle, whether you like it or not. Even if zingahlangani today zizohlangana. So bala mntu ozothi in the family hayi ubathi unezinyanya kodwa yena bengafuni bathwase, because wazi ba lo mntu loyo whoever, because isipho in the spirit asibekwa siyandluliselwa. So uzoba nenkinga mase kufika i-10 yakhe ukuthi isikweletu sami ngisibhadalanga. So if uyazi ukuthi lo ophesipho naye if isikweletu sakhe usorobile wasibhadala nge-church, i-church mntana isonto ukhuphule lento ukwazi na ukuthi mawundlulisa uzasho ukuthi hayi mina undiphela into half nami ngizawundlulisa njalo uzawubona naye phambili, because you can't frustrate yourself. I don't want to lie. So, but it's a conversation for another day, and I hope that I made something clear to someone, and you stop feeling angry with your ancestors and feeling also, because remember, izinyanya as much as siphila apha emhlabeni nazo zine trust issues, you know, especially kule xesha siphila kulo ngoku, because umuntu uyahamba uye kuye okanye omnye akuphambanisele into zakho, so inyanya zakho be like khawuthi chill wena sungxam zatyiwa zii-frogs tyhini. So you must chill until bathethe, because Mntanedlozi uthwasa ude uwele, uyaqonda le nto. So it's not ba ndithwasile mme ndigqibile okanye ndiyotya i-caviar ngoku ndiye Dubai. Mntase kuyagowisha apha uphila neniphu pha ebeleni damana ukuthi mme yimpilo yibo ubo. So it's a lot, but I'm here for you and all of that. So just before I leave, I'm gonna update our WhatsApp line details, because there are stupid people that are doing stupid things. So our WhatsApp line has been hacked. It's okay, it's no biggie. Like, people are just bored, like they're just bored, and that's why I'm not doing bad. I see what happened, and we keep it moving. So I'm gonna update new working details or working line details. So if you had a pending session with me or already booked or whatever, hold it, because I'm avoiding toba needs out mpo imali yam, because anfuni ngxaki abantu nje babhorekile, they got too much time on their hands, ungaziba waba ngayotraza baliphuze baliphalaze babhizi bahekana ne-account zethu. But it's okay, I will make new details so that you are able to book, so I'll post with that. So also I'm going to have on specific Saturdays and Sundays, I'm gonna have consultations, or rather consultation sessions for the youngins, because I did speak about that in my previous video. So that is gonna be reduced at a very low amount, because it's for the youngins under the age. So I'll be having those sessions with them, but I would prefer if it was one-on-one sessions, so that they're able to come and sit with me for at least an hour per child, or an hour per teen, whatever the case might be. So I will share details also around that. And also the mentorship program is gonna be up and running now in September. So I'll also share details around that, or I'll also make a video, I don't know, I'll see. And also what am I forgetting? Okay, there's something else I'm forget. Oh, we are still gonna continue with with the women's cleansings. I'll also post a date for that, which is going to come in September as well. And then we're going to move on to other things, blah, blah, blah. So the work continues. There's nothing I can do. I'm ready for my Sangoma pension fund. But at this point, like, I doubt they'll even give me, like... So literally, Magwis Katsuk Chai Sang, and I see you tomorrow. So it is what it is. So thank you so much for your time and coming to watch this video. I hope it was insightful, and I hope you're gonna take something from that. Give something, somebody or someone, whatever. Make sure you share, you like, you comment, you whatever you want to do. Make sure that you stay glued to the channel. Don't be afraid to visit my old videos. They are very insightful, and they still are today. They are relevant. I always say you don't come across my videos by mistake. It's always by divine connection, because we are meant to either cross paths or whatever the case might be. So from myself, Mpho Wabadimu, the Dlozi Bobby, Umamaga Zweli, no Shaga, I will be seeing you on our next video of Dlozi Chats, and I'm sure those are gonna come, because right now there's a lot. I know Nyakowisha, Nyakala, Nimamelo Luda Vendros, you know, Nasela, Nakipsela, and Mamelanje, Nyalila, Nakowisha. We're experiencing a lot of cycle changes in our, spiritual verse. So there's a lot happening in the universe. There's a lot happening. So that's why you're going to feel the way you're feeling. You're going to feel sad. You're going to feel tired. You're going to feel pains. You're going to feel all of these things. It's okay. Mntanedlozi, ama-wires, aya connector, and you're going through a new phase. So right now, it is what it is. So I'll be back with more content for you. Power to consistency. I love you and I appreciate you. For myself, Ogogo unkomi yahlaba. Till next time, hlala edlozini ungatatazeli begezela kyanyiwa lana kodwa umuzazi ukuthi ubani. You can't. You are surrounded by a love of 1,000. Always look at me and be like, if Mpho Wabadimu did it, ngizohlula yini mina? Ngathwasa ngina 22 years of age. Today I'm sitting here, I'm 92. You know what I mean? So kuningi. But anyway, I love you so much. Akudlala la kadlozi. Abantu abadlala ngamadlozi takudlaya ayashaya namadlozi, guys. But anyway, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you. And I'll see you next time. So do follow me on Instagram. I am Mpho Wabadimu, the verified account. And also I am available on Threads. I don't know. Someone are like, Gogo, you should do TikTok. Me TikTok. Kilo reckon that. Awa. Ke right mo di sabab sing ko Threads li Instagram. Mola kumanati. Ra dumedisana re na di mimosas. Hey Maki. Oh nana ko TikTok. Sa batla nghulela di lace week tsaka. Ka skoni the lace weave. Sabang hula ke di wiki. Awa ka skoni. Sabang kutsa di braces tsaka. An ka skoni. Violence hakimo ke nganyana was soft life in my soft girl era. Anyway, thank you so much, guys. To the rest of y'all, I'll be seeing you and do many. Thank you so much for your time. I am Poverty, the advocate of Ilozi. Until next time, Togoza.